Awez, and today we're reacting to the worst trend on the internet right now by State of Kate. Bro, the internet is just stupid at times, I'll be honest with you. Like some trends that you see, it's just like, why are we doing this, ladies and gentlemen? Why are we doing this? Because remember last time where they had to eat soap on the internet? And basically a lot of people got sick. And it was so crazy that no one really knew at first, hey, why are people eating soap? Only to find out that no, it's a trend on the internet. And trends just keep on getting worse, bro. I'll be honest with you, some trends are fire, bro. Some trends like that order farming kid, those are fire trends. And then there's some trends just like, bro, touch grass, gents. Touch grass. But hey, let's see which one is now the worst trend on the internet. Let's dollar.
Somewhere along the way, influencers stopped trying to be liked because being hated gets more views. A controversial take, a scripted scene on TikTok, an overly chaotic personality, and boom, the comments are on fire. Influencers, celebrities, and politicians alike have learned that they don't exactly need your trust, and they don't even need your respect. All they need is your attention. And if anger gets it faster than admiration, then rage bait becomes the business model. I started thinking.
No lie, she's right though. She's right, bro. Rage bait is actually like very powerful, dog. Very powerful. Like remember what happened with South Africa, right? When basically America lied to its people and said that we were all the white people. You know how much attention that got, bro? You know how much attention that got from both sides? Because America was getting mad because, well, there's I don't know if I can say it, a mass unaliving happening in Africa of white people, while and a lot of Americans were mad at that. While in South Africa they were mad, we were mad. Let me say we mad because people were wrongfully accusing us of doing that. Right after we have done so many things to actually create peace, it only took one lie from, of course, a very powerful person, but still one lie for people in our own country. Because it wasn't only it wasn't only Americans that believed that. Even white people from South Africa believe that, hey, it's happening. They doing it. They finally doing it. Which was like, what? What? Because when I first heard the story, I was like, this is stupid, blah blah blah. No, like it's no big deal. It's just one of those clickbait BS that people come up with, and then it became a whole story to the point that the president had to meet with the American president. What the heck, bruh? And a lot of people said some crazy things about South Africa, and I haven't heard them apologize yet. But we're not gonna talk about that.
More about rage bait when this video appeared on my TikTok. A woman writes that her husband is always walking ahead of her, so she stopped walking to see how far he'd go, and his reaction wasn't exactly loving. So immediately I'm scrolling through the comments because I'm like, this guy's a dick, and everybody's saying the same thing. There's outrage, this man hates you, leave your husband, you need to get a divorce now. So I'm curious, I'm like, what happened? Did she resolve it with him? Did he apologize? Did she get a divorce? And then I look at her page and every video is the same. It's a formula about her husband doing something mean to her, and then cue the outrage in the comments. In this one, she says her husband's upset that the girl he met on Tinder a week ago stopped messaging him back, but little does he know, it's his wife. Or in this video, she catches him looking at hot girls on his phone, so on and so forth. Rage bait is a term that's used to describe content that's intentionally provocative, not to inform or entertain, but just to make you mad enough to click, comment, and share. And it works. Platforms are designed to reward intensity, not nuance, not authenticity, not accuracy, just pure emotional charge. Outrage is no longer a byproduct.
I don't want to stop her so many times, but Joe, bro, that's crazy though. It's like this chick is actually she's farming this hatred thing, and no one is peeping game. Good to know, man. She just wants us to get mad. No one's peeping game. I'm sure there are people that peep game, but like, did you see how many views she had, bro? I'm not really on TikTok that much, but I'm thinking of like shorts wise in YouTube, and I'm like, yo, she's farming this, guys. Damn. But I think it's also this, though. I think we should also realize that a lot of people just want to vent. because they already have frustrations in their life. They have a lot of trauma, a lot of anger in their lives, and they're using whatever they see on the internet to as a vehicle to vent to that. That's why I think you'd have a lot of comments, and I think that's why maybe rage bait works a lot.
It's a strategy now. So musicians, marketers, politicians, celebrities, influencers, everybody uses this as a strategy to get attention. People who once built their careers on being liked now build their careers by doing and saying controversial things or just flat out being hated, because being respected takes a lot of time to build.
Yay.
To build, but going viral can happen in an instant. And rage bait isn't just a trend, it's a central part of how influencers grow and maintain visibility. It's not about being real anymore, it's about being reacted to. And I can't help but feel like everything I see is fake now. And it doesn't always mean that these are bad people saying and doing bad things. Take one of my favorite accounts, Itty Bitty Farm 1.
You see that coyote? You better be careful. Y'all better be careful, there's a coyote in the yard. Coming this way, I think. Or it's rolling in something.
The comments are filled with emotional charge and reactivity. People laughing that the woman is so close to the coyote, people angry at the woman for risking her dog and her life being so close to the coyote, just so on and so forth. But just look at their page. All of their content is just videos about their coyote, but they market it as if it's wild. And that video alone has 13.6 million views, so you can see why they do it. Acting like the coyote's wild and just wandered into their life is sure to get more of a reaction. The line between rage bait and clickbait can get a little bit blurry, so some of these kind of fall in the middle, but
no lie. That's actually a cool thing though. Not a cool thing that she's doing it, but it's almost like I think I've done some rage baits in my YouTube career, and I think I'm still gonna do more. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna do cause it works. It really does work. Let's be honest here, guys. It really does work. And I don't know what to tell you guys. It works. It works. It works.
But take a look at this account. This video popped up on my feed the other day of a woman eating an edible that she thought had 10 milligrams of THC when it actually had 100 milligrams.
And you don't even need to be negative, bro. You just need to make sure that, what's this? You need to make sure the thumbnail and the title is rage baity or is clickbaity. You know what I'm saying? You just need to make that. As long as those two are good, I promise you, give me a few days and you're gonna see a lot of clickbaits on my channel. Just come back, look at my things, look at my channel, and be like, oh, you're gonna see it. I promise you're gonna see it. Also watch as well. Can't just visit my channel and not watch. Come on, guys. Come on, don't let us walk.
This video has 2.2 million views and thousands of comments from people laughing or really concerned about her. And I was one of them because I was like, oh my God, is she alive? And it turns out every single video is the same. And not only that, but it's all a content strategy to promote her edible company. This account posts videos of someone breaking and entering onto their property and acting really creepy, garnering thousands of comments and views from people who are super freaked out or really concerned and trying to help. And unsurprisingly, it's rage bait. Or take Butter Girl, who's been posting videos of herself eating tubs of butter and different various types of butter since 2020. She racks up thousands of views and comments per video, but if you look more carefully, you can see that she almost never swallows what she's eating. And it's certainly not just on TikTok. This video popped up on my Instagram page. We can see a woman dancing on stage in front of a DJ deck as if she just kind of rushed on stage and made it her own. The comments are full of people saying that she's a narcissist, that this was so inappropriate, or people hyping her up, saying it was amazing. But actually, that is Janet Planet, one half of Confidence Man, one of my favorite electropop groups. And I immediately knew this video was fake because that was Coachella and I was in the audience for that performance. Everybody's doing it because it works. It simply gets more engagement than saying something nice and positive or just simply telling the truth. And I am frustrated with it because I'm extremely gullible and very trusting. And every single time I see the rage bait videos, I go, God damn it, it happened again. And every single time I have to go to the comments of every single video that I come across with just to make sure that I'm not being tricked. And I, for one, am exhausted. There's a reason.
No lie though. No lie. When that whole South Africa and America thing was happening, I wasn't even watching the videos. I went on the video And I went straight to the comment section. I didn't go anywhere else. I went straight to the comment section. It was, the rage bait was crazy, dog. The rage bait was crazy. It was literally crazy.
There's a reason rage bait works so well, and it has to do with how our brains are wired. It's called negativity bias. Negativity bias basically just means that our brains tend to focus on the negative more than the positive. And that's why, hate comments can be so intense. You may not remember or internalize the really nice comments that someone leaves you, but you will remember that one mean comment that someone left on a video. We're all wired to remember an insult more than a compliment, or stop scrolling for something that enrages us versus something that soothes us. And that bias is content fuel. When we see something that makes us mad, we don't just move on and forget about it. We react, we comment, we stitch, we share with our friends, we engage on that content. And all of those reactions signal identity, whether subconsciously or not. Because if you leave a comment
I know I'm just proving her points by doing this. But this chick, guys, is wasting so much shit. But that's not what's pissing me off, because it's her money. She can do whatever she wants with her money. What is really annoying me in this video right now, and I know it's proving her points, her phone, dog. A freaking iPhone. She's making it wet. Do you... Oh. I'm pissed off because, dog, I have my phone is broken, dog. My phone is broken. And, yo...
leave a comment like, this is disgusting, you're not just criticizing, you're also signaling to your followers like, this is me and this is what I stand for and what I don't stand for. The moral signaling, even when it's totally unconscious, is part of why rage bait spreads so easily. Mob mentality and group identity are core psychological forces behind how rage bait spreads and why it feels so satisfying to engage with. Mob mentality doesn't feel like a mob when you believe that you're right. It just feels like you're involved with something important. And the more pile on, the more justification for that reaction. And that's exactly what rage bait counts on, not just the reaction, but a group reaction. Because when one person gets angry, it's content. But when thousands do it together, it's momentum. The platforms don't care why you react. They only care that you do, because it's all engagement, and engagement is what matters. It's kind of like the saying, there's no such thing as bad press. And that's how rage bait wins. Anytime you engage, even if it's a negative reaction.
I don't know if Eazy-E said it, but I remember it from that NWA movie, right? When Eazy-E said, all publicity is good publicity.
The algorithm boosts it. It's not about what's true or thoughtful, it's about what keeps you watching and reacting. Meredith Duxbury built a massive audience on TikTok doing her makeup by smearing on thick layers of foundation, and after the jump cut, it always looks flawless. And every single time the comments explode. People accuse her of wasting the product. They argue about the technique. They accuse her of trolling. And all while that's happening, the videos are climbing and climbing the algorithm. The performance is the point and the outrage is the engine. Meredith doesn't need you to love her or respect her technique. All she needs are people who are mad enough to react and watch. And she built then the rest of her social media career on that. Like, not all of her videos are like that anymore, but that's what catapulted her to a massive platform of something like 18 million followers. But for some influencers, rage bait is the entire strategy. Being real used to be the goal, but now with the rise of short form content, being reactable is what matters. The modern influencer isn't just posting content. They are performing a character, and sometimes it's meant to annoy you. That's why so many creators online seem to have a personality that's either like overly cocky, kind of snarky, say things that...
Rakai. Bro, that lighty dog. Bro, respectfully, dog. Respectfully. I still don't know why they haven't beat the lighty up, bro. The type of ish that he does, bro. And, bro, honestly speaking, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't think I'd allow any of my lighties to do that, bro. I can't, dog. It's just, no, bro. No. But hey, bro, I don't know. I don't know.
Say things that are somewhat controversial or are just like chaotic and over the top and energetic, because that pushback kind of just fuels the fire. A hate watch is still a watch and a hate comment is still a comment. So within this system, hate can be monetized. If you randomly saw this video, what would you think?
What? What did you say? I sat myself. Do you have a problem with that? 25 people leaving outside.
What does that have to do with me in this situation? Can I get the menu back? I have a family of 12 waiting on this table, and you really think you can sit here by yourself? Do I really look like I care about the family of 12? Can you tell me things that have to do with me? Which basically is just the menu given back to me. Yeah, I my dinner. I don't really have time. This is a really fast-paced business, and this is a lot of money I thought you were doing. Can you just give me that food? I feel like I've seen you before. I think you just eat. Sorry.
Her comments are filled with brutal criticism, disbelief, and sometimes pure rage. But that's the point. Last year, Winta made $150,000 posting these videos, and now she has nearly 1 million followers. But ragebait isn't limited to just persona-based content. Some people skip the character and just go straight for the stunt. Belle Delphine sold her bathwater. Amaranth sold her farts. Both were met with moral panic and viral confusion, which only drove more traffic to their pages. And it's not just creators. Take WAP by Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Explicit lyrics and unapologetic visuals sparked a whole wave of cultural backlash. Conservatives condemned it. Feminists debated it. Everyone was talking about it, and even Cardi B said that the song's outrage helped the song climb the charts. Controversy became marketing, and identity politics became promo. And this strategy is so effective that entire marketing campaigns are built around provocation. Outrage marketing is rage bait with a PR team. It's the same strategy of provoke and watch it spread, but just with a little bit more polish and planning. It's carefully designed to spark just enough backlash to go viral, while remaining ambiguous enough to dodge accountability. In my opinion, Sabrina Carpenter's album cover for Man's Best Friend used this playbook perfectly. The first cover showed Sabrina kneeling in a submissive position and a sexy face while a man lightly pulls her hair. Immediately, the internet split. Some called it submissive, anti-feminist, regressive. Others read it as a satirical commentary on the male gaze or Sabrina just simply expressing a kink. And the more people that argued about what it meant, the more visible it became. And then the second album cover dropped, and the cycle continued. Controversy gave the album context, meaning, and most importantly, attention. Then there's Gwyneth Paltrow. There's always Gwyneth Paltrow. She's always gonna be in one of these, but
Wait. Before she continues. Yo, I don't even know. Bro, I just saw that, like, this chick had selling bath water. I think maybe that's one of the marketing stunts, because I'm like, I never even listened to your music. Why am I seeing that you're selling bath water? Like, and Owens, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are buying somebody's bath water, get help. For real, get help.
One of these. But she launched a candle on her brand Goop's website called This Smells Like My Vagina. And the internet lost it. She was absolutely roasted online. I mean, people were calling her a narcissist. They were saying she's disgusting. Everybody was talking about it. But the thing is, the candle sold out not once, but multiple times. The actual scent of the vagina candle was floral and citrusy, really nothing shocking or innovative at all. But the name was the point. It wasn't about fragrance. It was about being provocative. Gwyneth Paltrow later said that it was part joke, part marketing, and in the process, she turned a $75 novelty candle into a cultural flashpoint. Another example is Lil Nas X and his Satan shoes that launched with his music video for Montero. The shoes looked like custom Nikes, but with a pentagram, a Bible verse, and even a drop of blood in the sole. Cue outrage. People accused him of promoting Satanism, Nike.
Bro. I mean, I love it. Like Katie's really breaking this down, because, like, my sister, like, my family don't like that, bro. They are heavy Christians, bro. So when all this was happening, you best believe they were crashing out, and a part of me was like, maybe that's the idea, maybe that's the plan, right? So, I love that she's breaking this down.
Nike filed a lawsuit, news outlets couldn't stop covering it, and the shoes sold out in under a minute. And the music video went absolutely viral. Lil Nas X didn't backpedal. He played into the controversy, responding with memes and deadpan tweets. The more people panicked, the more visible he became. And there are so many other examples I wrote down, like Doja Cat's demon aesthetic rollout for Scarlet, possibly Kim Kardashian's Met Gala Marilyn Monroe dress, Lady Gaga's meat dress, or pretty much everything Julia Fox has ever worn, which is why I love her so much. Outrage marketing isn't new, but what used to be seen as like risky or accidental now is just part of the playbook. Controversy is no longer something that brands try to avoid. It's something that they kind of plan for. But even if it works, there's still a cost. What happens to us when outrage becomes the default? When everything feels like it's meant to provoke you all the time, you can start to live in reaction mode and really just kind of get in the headspace of like being angry all the time. Or you can go the opposite end and you become really distrustful of people and kind of ambivalent to everything because you just assume it's all fake. Personally, I'm so gullible. I don't think that'll ever change about me, unfortunately, but I'm just tired. I'm tired of feeling like I'm being tricked all the time. I'm tired of every piece of content being, you know, satirical or faked or scripted. I'm just tired. I think a lot of us have become a lot less trusting of content or even people that we like because, you know, we wonder, are they genuine or are they just baiting us? And the people that we hate, they keep doing the same thing and we keep engaging. And so then we end up being kind of complicit in the very system that we claim to resent. And I'm sure I don't need to elaborate.
Yeah. It's annoying. It really is annoying, guys. It's so annoying that a lot of things, and I so agree with her, especially with this whole video, bro. A lot of things that you think is like the truth might not actually be the truth, right? I really thought at that time and that point that Doja Cat was moving like that. I really thought that. I was like, yo, Doja Cat really be moving like that? That's crazy. And it made me like, why are you doing that? There's no need to be moving like that. Because I used to listen to music before the whole like shaving off her head. Even when she shaved off her head, bro. I don't know now if it's like, is it like also a part of that whole thing? Because like shaving off your head in South Africa is not a big deal. My culture, especially the Ndebele's, like women shave off their head. So I find women that shave off their head attractive just because of how I was raised and where I was raised. So when she saw that, I was like, oh, that's nice. But now I'm questioning, was she trying to, you know, connect with her South African roots, or was it something else? And I think that's what this whole video is about. It's basically us questioning what's going on here and then commenting, because you don't want to ask by yourself. You gotta involve other people. You gotta be like, what's going on here, guys? This is rah rah rah. And then people are gonna click on that because yeah, I agree with what you're questioning. Let me also try to get my weigh-ins. Let me rah rah rah, and it becomes momentum. And then people that didn't see it before or didn't even know about it be like, oh, what's going on? What's this commotion people are making about? Let's see what's actually going on. They check it out, and then she gains more. So yeah, man, rage baits, clickbaits, all those things, freaking, bro, they work, bro. And I don't know how to feel about them because, like, I wanna say it's like, I'm not even angry about it. It's like, is water blue? You know what I'm saying? It's normal, bro. It's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bros. W video. I haven't really finished the whole video. You know, if you want to finish it, go to my sister here, States of Kate. And besides that, it's been nice to see you all. I don't know how to end these videos, type shit. But you know, I love you all. I'm thankful. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for taking your time to be with your Owen. And until next time, I'm the Lost Owen.